Good morning, good morning, good morning. Goodness gracious. Good morning. Grand Rising AM salutations. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, it is Monday, guys. It is Monday. And let me tell you, it's been a rough weekend for me. Um, if everybody would please say some some blessings for the family. I'm not gonna go into it, but just you guys say some blessings for the family. Oh gosh, okay, Miss Mosaic. I have no man behind the curtain. He ran to the store. I don't know when he'll be back. It shouldn't be too long, but I will hold you down again. Yeah. I know, Tiffany, right? Like my family's getting old, so family when they get old, it happens. So Miss Tarot D, good morning. Book Bewitch, good morning. Tiffany, good morning. Mosaic, Grand Rising again. Blue, good morning. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I put my phone over in the living room. So let's hope I can stay focused. So I don't have a man behind the curtain. Good morning, Miss Tarot D and Rossi. Good morning. I did see Miss Tarot D's me, so let me get that started. And Tiffany says me, and Book says me. Oh man, Rossi, got you. We just gotta, man. We gotta hold them down, Tiffany. Especially when they're older like this. Whew, I know my uncle's gonna pull through it, but I just when he's your favorite, it kind of hurts a little bit and it hits a little different. So, but anyway, we got this. Nancy, good morning. Good morning. I almost hit you up, but I did. I had such a busy morning. I totally spaced it off. Not intentionally, but Nancy, I'd love for you to join me before I go on my cruise for a meta again. If not, I understand. We will get it together. Did everybody have a good weekend? I hope so. I don't know. I think I need a knock knock, right? I think I need to pull my head out of it, right? Let's hope that's what it is, Rose. Let's hope they're just out grabbing supplies or maybe having some breakfast somewhere. So, we have, oh shit, a figures, of course, not two gonna fall, right? I only needed one knock knock, but I guess one is not good enough. All right, so you are not your situation. Interesting. Oh, but I think this is the one that I'll be focusing on. Sometimes everything goes wrong for all the right reasons. That'll be my knock knock. Because, with my Monday still carrying from the weekend, we're just gonna rock with it. So, I know. Oh, God, Nancy, I am so sorry. Oh, God. Oh, that has got to be just horrible. Uh, be well, man. You got your steering wheel and adapter. Good shit. Good shit. Good shit. Got it on sale even. Hell yeah. Blessings, man. I just like when the blessings just show up, right? They just show up right when we need them. oh, oh God, what's going on here? Okay. Alrighty. I've got four gorgeous people. So you know what? We're just gonna start at the top and we will go right down the line, and we will make it through this day. We will make it through. Miss Tarot D, number one. Number one. All right. Miss Tarot D's number is 5 and 3, 8. Miss Tarot D, your number for the week is 8, and your chakra is the solar plex. Y'all know I still don't know the solar plexus, but Shakina likes throwing new stuff in. So your number is 8, and your chakra is the solar plex. Oh, okay. 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 Well, there's two different things going on here. Okay. So, well, first I'll let you know that you do have a portal coming in this week, and it is a birth portal, right? So, when I was looking around, like the birth portal, right? And I have to think that the number 8, excuse me, could have a strong situation of what to do with this. I think about it because the number 35, which is 8 plus 3, shows up right behind the portal, right? And it's taking back your power. So something that is literally starting from the ground. You see, you're having to start all over again with something, but that's okay, right? That's what this portal is good for. It's allowing you to go back and fix whatever it is, right? You're taking back something that maybe not necessarily was took from you, but it might have been something that you left along the way thinking that you weren't going to need it, but now something has come up, and it has something to do with the divine feminine and an awakening, right? So with this awakening and this divine feminine telling me that something's being taken back, I have a feeling that this is something that is going to bring a completion to you, right? It will bring a full circle to you, but it is feeling like something that is needing to go back, right? There's no problem, and it doesn't hurt when we catch ourselves and we go back and we pick up what we dropped, as long as we realize that we are okay with it and we can carry it. Right. So I do feel like it completes you. You are going to need to go back and get it, but that's okay because, sometime you may have found something else along the way that you lost. So make sure that you pay attention. Make sure that as you're doing it, you take a few of your familiars or maybe some of your spirit team. Make sure that whoever you take with you that can walk with you or do the dance with you, whatever it takes for you to get back to where you need to get back to, make sure that they are benefiting you, right? Don't take someone or a spirit animal that isn't going to get an actual benefit from it along the way. Along the way, the benefit comes from the generosity of you going back yourself and just trying to put yourself back together again. So make sure that you understand that the benefit of all of it is the fact that you go back, right? The generosity of bringing people along with you along the way, that's just your team, and make sure that they are benefiting you as well. So use only the benefiting ones, right? You don't want to use one of those teachers or mentors. You want to use one that's growing with you, that's with you all the time. So make sure that it is someone that is on your immediate team so that they can grow and have some kind of generosity along the way as well, Miss Tarot D. So remember, stay in with your number this week. It's going to help you the most. There is something that you're needing to go back and get. So they're allowing the portal to come, and the chakra that they want you to work on is your solar plexus. And that's what I've got for you, sweetie. Boom, 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 boom. Y'all, my hair is getting on my nerves. It's getting on my nerves. I like trimmed it, so now it's kind of like got these odd angles going on. Hi, Roots. How are you, Ange? It'll be a parade, not a walk. Yeah, it sounds about right. That sounds about right. it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be, it needs to be that. It needs to be a parade. It needs to be loud and it needs to be felt. So it sounds like it's going to be amazing. And I can't wait to see what it is that you had to go back and get because, oh man, it's just going to complete you. I know it is. Tiffany, you're up, babe. And if I missed any me's, you guys, I don't have a man behind the curtain, so just let me know and stop scratching Hershey. Stop scratching Hershey. So, curls, right? They get on my nerves. If you got curly hair, I know you understand what I mean. But if you don't, then it's annoying. It's annoying sometimes. Oh, you got my favorite card. Ooh, I love that. You got my favorite card. All right, Tiffany. You still here, Tiffany, babe? You're welcome, Miss Tarot D. Oh. I'm not mad at you. I ain't mad at you. I ain't got name, but I'm okay. All right, Tiffany. Oh, we didn't get a come on, addition, subtraction. So 4, 5, 6 minus 3 is 3. All right, your number is 3, baby. The chakra they want you to work on is your crown chakra, and the portal that's coming in for you is my brother Thomas portal. So I kind of freaking love this for you, right? It's going beyond fear, right? When we have that resilientness that reminds us that there's only one difference between fear and courage, and it's literally just taking that leap. I love that this was your portal that's showing up for you this week. It's going to be really good for you to overcome a fear. We all have them. Good Lord knows I will give away a whole house for a spider, okay? Fears come in all different shapes, forms, and sizes. I don't fear the craziness like the unknown and death and all of that, but I have some of the weirdest, craziest fears. So understand that it is something that is going on for the rest of your life. It is not something that happens overnight. I don't believe that. But there are those of us that like to do it, and then, usually it's a mask. But enjoy that fear, that going beyond that fear portal, because man, there's nothing better than being able to stretch our own self, right? When we stretch ourselves, we become something so much more able to reach than what we were to begin with. If you guys hear some noise, that's the man behind the curtain. He just got back from the store, so he'll be tuning in and joining us in just a little bit. With your number being 3, going beyond fear, and your chakra being way down in the root, I want you to understand that just because we're starting in the root, there's nothing wrong with that, right? That just lets me know that your crown and your heart and your solar and all of that is in a really, blah. Just because we're starting at your crown, reverse everything I just said, Tiffany. Oh, I got this. Okay. Yep. Reverse everything I just said. Okay. Just because you got the crown chakra doesn't mean that the other ones don't need some attention. But this week, we're going to focus on that beautiful crown chakra, that mind, right? So this is a great thing because sometimes we allow ourselves to put us in a place where fear creeps in, right? So make sure that you establish that healthy boundary with that and keep going, right? Because you have endless possibilities, right? Endless, right? That's the arrow that goes in both directions and it doesn't stop, right? This is you sitting on a bridge in the middle of nowhere staring up, right? But you have found such a peace and a stillness that you yourself look like a constellation, right? You're not in your body, but you're not absolutely all the way there either, right? There is some part of you that is connecting to the biome to the nebula. There is something that is calling for you much higher, and it would make sense that you would need to go limitless in a situation where they're needing you to work on that crown chakra, right? If you hear any thunder or anything like that this week that doesn't appear to be a storm rolling in, I want you to understand that as either your guides, or this could be a red flag or a synchronicity that they're trying to get your attention to, right? So just because there is a feast of plenty that comes with the sound when it's not the everyday rainstorm, the actual, them up there getting your attention, make sure that you understand without paying attention, there is a consequence. But as long as you pay attention and you understand and you heed the cry or the call that you hear, there is a bounty that comes with it, right? There's a feast. But when you ignore that sound that they are trying to get you to understand is them calling for you, for your assistance, for your awareness, or for you to maybe understand you missed a red flag along the way, that is when the consequence comes in. So make sure that you take full advantage of it, because there is a feast, a benefit, and then there is also a consequence to the choice. So stay present and make the choice from your heart and from your head. Don't let anyone else persuade you or make the choice for you. The other thing they want you to understand is you're going to be rising up and you're going to be given in to mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Generous reciprocity. Reciprocity. Give me 1 second, guys. Hold on 1 second. Here I come, brother. I got it. Are you okay? You okay? Sorry about that. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yep. Brother Thomas came in, had to help just for a second. Anyway, you are going to be rising up, right? So you have this generous res. My word, y'all, me and my brain is not braining right now. Reciprocity. Recep. Pro. RECEPTIVITY. Oh my God. Oh, where is Maruta when I need her? PD, hey, boo thing. So, anyway, I know it's a really good thing, and my brain just isn't catching the word, but I think I said the word a while ago.
Receptivity.
Receptivity. And then apparently I don't have the right word. So, what is receptivity?
Receptive.
Receptive, meaning that you're
Receptive
understanding
to
it.
an
You're
idea.
okay. So receptive. Okay. All right. So apparently I did not have the right word, but it's still a good thing. It just means that you're receptive to it, right? That you're taking it in. You're rising up to something along the way. So make sure that as you're rising up for it, you are being receptive, but it's going to happen because this is going to be you. So the receptive part of all of this that's coming in is just literally you rising up and you not falling back down or taking anything that absolutely isn't yours. You will be taking your own ownership and you won't be carrying anyone else's along the way. Lord, please, Tiffany, tell me that made sense to you, because I screwed up the word. But I hope I got it right. Willingness to conquer or accept new suggestions and ideas. See, that's what I'm talking about. My gems are the best. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Mo, for stepping up to the plate. I so appreciate it. Tiffany, I hope that helps you, baby. I'm glad it made sense to you, because okay, we got this, guys. We got this, right? We got this. We got this. We got this. All right, Book Honey, you are up, and then we still have lots of slots open if anybody wants to be added to the list. Man behind the curtain will be here shortly. Oh, yes, thank you, Thomas, for helping me. Book, I just saw you comment. I'm pretty sure I know you're still here. Oh, Book's still here, right? Well, at least I can pronounce all of these pretty simply. Oh, I'm sorry.
How many have you done?
I've gotten, I believe, 2 done. I've got 2 to go so far, and then so I have 6 slots available. Man behind the curtain. All right, Book. Here is your number. Hold. All right. Holy cow. You got all ones. Look at this shit. I am not making this shit up. Let me get my hands on here. Look at this shit. You got all ones. You got all ones, Book. So, I mean, I don't know if I should take that as 1111. 22. Or should we take it as 1 and 1 is 2 and 1 and 1 is 2? So 2 is 4. Wow. Wow. There's a lot of ways to take that. Holy shit. I like that shit. Look, that just gave me all kinds of goosies and hope. And man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. I don't think we thought about that one happening. We thought about, like, if we get the 7, 11, or 13, right? Right. But now we literally got 11, 11. So we should keep it then, right? I think we should keep Shakina, and Metatron says we shall keep it as 11, 11. Yeah. Okay. So on top of your 11, 11, or in any way you choose to add them together, you get the sacral chakra. And the portal that you got is the trust portal. So, wow, 1111, trust, and the sacred chakra. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'd say you're walking on a whole lot of sunshine. I don't know if you are or not, but it seems that way. All right. So you have the infinite coming in with growth, right? So when you think about the infinite that's coming in and you think about them pairing it with the energy of growth, holy shit. And then come on now. I mean, when you get a crone, a gorgeous crone right here at spooky season that saying that says that there's infinite amounts of availability and energy to you with, through, and for your sacral chakra, this trust portal, and the 1111 and the 1111. Oh dear, jeez, wee. Okay, yeah, I just jumped literally out of my skin. Okay, you have a shaman coming in this week, right? So, this mystical shaman that's coming in for you this week is about encouraging some kind of courage that you're going to need, right? I'm not saying that you're going to be walking through fire, but you're going to need a sword that has a magician's tip to it, right? It's going to encourage the magic through the sword, right? But you're going to need the shaman to teach you how to do it. You're going to need to empower yourself, and you're going to need to understand that life is about courage, and until you actually step into it, you're not actually going to get to hold this powerful magical sword, right? The magician's sword is also about, when you put that sword back down, that confidence still kind of radiates through us, right? So that makes me feel really good with growth showing up and infinite about amounts of it. So make sure that you hold on to that energy as it comes in, because there is a storm coming in, but the storm is just bringing in the shaman that will be bringing in something that will increase your confidence along your magic, your spirituality, maybe even your everyday kind of to-do list, right? So when we think about what we have to do all week long, sometimes it takes an act of Congress to get us through it, right? Well, I feel like that's what the shaman is about, right? Sometimes we need a little fire lit under our ass. So then sometimes we just really need somebody to show us kind of one or two times how to do it, and then we can take it from there. So either way, however this shaman works out for you and your benefit and the way that you guys fit together to work, make sure that you learn so much, because it sounds like there is literally no stone that you guys won't unturn. And it doesn't seem like he wouldn't be willing to answer almost every single question that you have, as long as you are doing it in the core of creation. They want me to specifically say that. So think about maybe that as you even go and work through the sacral chakra that you've got this week for you through your 1111 numbers, and the ways that you can play around with the 1111. So make sure that you keep going. You have a crone that is letting you know that it is coming, it is now, it is here, and the shaman will be showing you how to increase your confidence. And that's what I've got for you, babe. No, man, that is cool. I've never seen it do the. So I'm gonna, yeah, we gonna keep it when it falls like that. Yeah, hell yeah. All right, man. Behind the curtain, hot dang. I know that's right, book. I know that's right. Hey, Jane, how are you? I hope you are good. Good, good, good. I like goosies. I like when my goosies get goosies. It sometimes is a cool feeling. All right, Rossi, you're up, love. And then that will be all that I have. So if there is anybody coming in and would like a meta message, we have plenty of spots open and available. Nope, I did that backwards, didn't I? I did. That goes there, and this goes here, and that goes there. Redemption. Okay. Okay, all right, Rossi. Oh! All right, so we have 10 minus 9. 10 minus 9 is 1. So your number is 1, Rossi. You are number 1. And that's kind of cool because you got the number 10 for the chakra, which is the soul. Well, in the deck that I'm using, you got the soul star chakra. This is about merging with the divine. Isn't that freaking beautiful? Now, y'all know I don't know anything about the chakra. So anybody that knows anything about the soul star chakra, hey, let me know how it goes. But that seems like a pretty interesting chakra right there. We hear all about, the crown, the root, the throat, and all of that. So that's kind of cool. Your portal that's coming in for you is future, which makes a lot of sense because as I go through this, I do believe that this is going to show you something about yourself that through this meta message changes so that this becomes a reality, right? This version of you that you see inside the future portal is what your reality is soon to become. You do have a little bit of that ego. It's in reverse, right? But this is that healthy ego. This is that little bit of ego, that little bit of pride, that little bit of confidence, that little bit of curiosity, right? Not the super, right? It's in reverse. So the super, see, it's in reverse. No super, right? So this is a healthy amount of that coming in, right? There is stuff about it that you don't like. And I think that's the best. Excuse me, that's the best part. You get to change it, right? Not only just physically, not only maybe mentally, your soul, right? Soul is changing. there is something for you with it being the season of corn and harvest, but there is a connection for you this season that is coming in, right? So you get the element of corn, which is obviously a blessing and a harvest in itself, but it is also that season, right? So it's time to make the little corn dolls and the little corn mazes and all of them fun things, dye the corn and make them all Halloweeny looking and everything. But then there's a connection for you as well. So make sure that you maybe read up and study. um yep. Yep. Make sure that you study. Sorry, I was caught up in the chat. Make sure that you study up on about it, because there could be something. I know that we can turn it into a lot of edible things, and I was wondering if maybe there's something that it could be turned into, that goes beyond the harvest, or goes beyond the plate. You know what I mean? Like, we don't have to use it as a source of food. So maybe there's something in there for you that you can find. There's also some redemption and a surrender going on for you this week, right? So when you think about what it takes to surrender and what it takes to also redeem something about us, you can't help but know that it's not going to be yet, right? That's why you got the future one. You got the soul chakra that needs a little bit of attention. You got the number one. Me, myself, and I. Exactly, right? You don't even need all three of them for real. You just need me or I or myself, right? So make sure that you understand that it is all about you, and you do not have to worry about stretching yourself thin with anybody else being on your plate this week, because this week for you, there is something that is going to have you surrendering to yourself, not to anyone else, to yourself. You are going to want to be better about something, and you are going to also find redemption, but it is definitely after you go through your future portal. But before you get there and before the door is open and ready for you to go this week, make sure that you work on just a few of these key factors along the way, so that they stay with you when you emerge back out from your portal. And that's what I've got for you, sweetie. Okay, now let me see. This says Mo Hershey called. Yeah, I was stuck on a word. Is above the soul star. The soul star is above the crown? Oh, really? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. That's cool. I know. I just love your Metatron cloth. It is perfecto. You're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, Mo. Oh, hey, Mo. Mo! I'm just over here like there ain't another one sitting up here. Oh, well, that's wonderful. I actually love this for you. All right, let's see what your number is. So we got 6, and we got 9 and 9. 9 and 9 is 18. Okay, your number is 18, or you can go back down to 9. It is your choice if you want the 8 and the 1 to become Mac 9. Your choice. You do have some really good things coming in for you, because there is nothing better than the root chakra. But that is just me as a root worker. And when it shows up for somebody that I genuinely love dearly, it lets me know that this is actually a safe place for you this week, right? It's a lot of work to be in the root chakra, because, we got to pull out all the weeds, and we got to make sure that the roots are nourished, and we got to make sure that any part of us would ever need is fulfilled in the roots first. That way it grows with us, right? We don't have to worry about seasoning cooked food, right? It never tastes the same. You got to cook it in there, right? So make sure that that's exactly what you do. The portal of victory is opening up for you at some point this week. which is pretty freaking wonderful in itself, right? So when you think about winning, right? When you think about that victory moment, we have to wonder it and want it for every part of us, not just the parts of us that we feel deserve acknowledgement, right? It's those little bitty pieces of us that we sometimes forget about that need the victory as well. So make sure that you allow all of it to resonate with you. What isn't, literally get out there and gather it, right? It's literally out there right now. Gather it and let it soak in and let it resonate. Let it seriously get you invested within itself, right? Because if you get invested in it, then it will reciprocate and it will. Wasn't that the word I was stuck on a while ago? That it will get stuck with you too. It will desire you as much as you desire it. Experiencing life as it comes is going to kind of be your overall energy for the week. So make sure that as you are drifting and you are pulling and dropping and pulling and dropping that anchor as you drift along the way, you are remembering that you are not trying to stay in one place. You need to continue to drift. So allow yourself to go so far north, allow yourself to go so far west and east and south. Cover all of your bases as much as you can, but make sure you do it in a drift position. That way you're not going too fast and you're also not going too slow, because if it's not for you and it's not resonating, then you need to move on to the next part of it. But if you don't get in there, you'll never know if it's for you or not. So make sure that you drift in there, but don't drift too far to where you're caught up or you're swept away because it's not where you wanted to be in the first place. So make sure that you stay adrift, you stay moving, and you stay focused and very much in the present. Don't go too far in the future. And well, I don't worry about you too far in the past anyway, but don't let nostalgia creep in there on you. You have some healing and some manifestation coming in for you this week. So make sure that you understand that as you are manifesting all of the good things that you need and you are bringing in more and more positive things into your life, new forms of sources, new forms of tools, new forms of you, little pieces of you. Make sure that you are also manifesting for the immediate future. You know, what is going to be tomorrow? Do I have everything I need for tomorrow? Today is secure. Now, what about tomorrow? That way, you're not going 5 days into the future or jumping into next week ahead of time, and then you end up missing something that needs to be healed along the way. So make sure that you pull in the energy you need this week for healing and manifesting, because those are some really good energies for you to focus on this week. So kind of drift around, play a bit, just flirt with it just a little bit, gather everything that you need, and remember that ultimately at the end of the week the portal for victory is yours, but you do have just a hair of work to do with that root chakra. So make sure you get that done before you go jumping and leaping into new portals. And that's what I've got for you, babe. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Mousy. Oh, guys. Miss Tarot D, I love you. Uh-uh. Hmm. Well, they almost look like that could be the same person. That's very interesting. Huh. Interesting. Okay. All right, Mousy, let's see what your number is. 7, 7, and 7. So your number is 14. So you can either keep the 14 or you can go 4 plus 1 is 5. So your choice, but your number is 14. All right. So the chakra that they really, really, really want you to focus on this week is that throat chakra, right? Something needs to be expressed, something needs to be said, right? When our truth isn't spoken, this likes to show up and remind us. hmm It's like every time we intentionally close our mouth, this is the reminder from the universe saying that a closed mouth don't get fed. So whether it works for you or something is literally completely against you and it is detrimental and is no longer serving you, when you're not speaking your truth, you are literally making the wrong choice. Right? So make sure that you make good choices and make sure that you work on that throat chakra this week. Your realm that could be, I'm sorry, your portal that could be opening up for you this week is the underwater realm, right? So when you think about all of the amazing opportunities that come with the underwater realm, there's things down there that you can't even begin to imagine. There's colors down there. Yes, for real, I promise. Even though it is the deepest of the darkest and the scariest of all scary, and the pressure is ooh, crushable. There's colors down there. There's life down there. There's beautiful things under there. There is light within itself down there, and only you are going to be able to see it, right? So this is what I'm talking about. So you get resilience, right? So in person, these two women look a lot alike. I'm not kidding you. These two women right here, body shape, the way the legs are crossing, the arm placement. I'm telling you, there is a lot of synchronicities right here, and I cannot not pay attention to this. So on land, this is you, right? You're resilient, you're hardcore. You have to be, right? Because life makes us that way. We have to have that hard candy coating on the outside, so to speak. But this version of you, this wet, soft, elegant, intimate version of you, isn't this that looks like they're ready to go face Mad Max, right? But there are two versions of you, and you get to explore both of them, is what it feels like this week, right? You're moving out of something, right? It is no longer there. You have literally pulled the afflame, so you are cutting off what isn't serving you, right? If it isn't serving you, it has got to go. It's out of here, right? So we let that go. We get rid of that energy. We don't want to be stale, stagnant, dusty. Not unless we just got done playing in the earth. We ain't trying. We ain't going for none of that, right? So make sure that you allow that afflame, run it right up and down your arms, your head, your throat, your shoulders, your décolleté, your waist, woo woo woos, and all of that. Make sure that all of you gets that afflame, because whatever is creating, causing, or stirring dust and then attracting itself to you, it's got to go. This is not the week for it. It's got to go. You're going to be diving into something much deeper. And again, here we go, diving, right? We are diving into something that you can't do if you're covered in mud. You don't want to take all that mud and dust and dirt and all of that. You don't want to take that into these gorgeous waters. You don't want to contaminate this kind of realm, this kind of energy. You need it to stay pure, right? You just need to purify yourself. So continue using those tools, cut off what isn't serving you. Imagine yourself coming in every time you need, but make sure that you cleanse properly so that you don't have to always be that resilient person. You have a star seed elemental that is coming in for you this week that is going to be helping you remember to cleanse yourself, not calling you nasty, cleansing ourselves, smoke ourselves out, go take a salt scrub, go scrub your hands and get under your nails, give yourself a manicure, a pedicure. Make sure that all of you is fully ready to make that deep dive into those beautiful waters, because the water is calling you this week. Make sure that you are prepared and ready for it. And that's what I've got for you, sweetie. Oh, I swear, as soon as I get back, my Christmas present to myself is a dang on office chair. I keep getting stuck in the ruts. Whew. Oh, thank you for dropping links. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So let me see. Let me look. Let me look. Do I have another one pop up? No. So today is the 7th. Okay. So on the 18th, I might wait till the 25th because then that would give a whole week. So I think maybe on the 25th I will probably put my uh links on hold until I get back from the trip, because I don't want anybody to send something off of a wish list or send in a mystery box or a love box and it's just sitting out there and Thomas and I aren't there to grab it. So if you are sending anything, please let us know so that we are aware and we could be on the lookout. Let me see. Do I have any other announcements? Not that I'm aware of. I've got a busy week again. Got a busy week. Oh, let me see. Let's see. The queue is empty. Okay, the queue is empty. All right. We still have some time. So if anybody else comes in, otherwise we can just sit here and chit chat. Well, while we just sitting here, let me check my phone. There's an update on my uncle. Oh. No update yet. Okay. Oh. Oh, I will definitely be having that. I will definitely be having that. Okay, let's see. Um, if I miss anything, you guys let me know. Let's see. Waiting, 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 waiting. Waiting sucks. But we have to do what we have to do, right? I hope everybody's feeling good. How many of us are meeting up with you? Um, that was, oh yeah, that was the other thing. If you do want to meet up at Key West on the 4th, please email me. At this point, as far as I know, it's just you, Rossi, and Teresa. Um, no one else has responded or sent notice. Oh, and I've got to do the giveaway for last week. Oh, shit. I had it too. Give me 1 second, guys. Oh my gosh. Your uncle gets sick and your brain goes stupid. Stupid, stupid. Okay. Mm-mm. That was this one. What is an intro? Silence. Is this one it? Okay. All right. So we have only the lonely. Which Teresa? Don't need an excuse to be stupid. I damn sure don't. And I had little paper thingies, y'all. Oh, I promise I'm really trying not to be so disorganized. Is this it? No. No, that's not it either. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Seriously. Seriously. Ford, yes. Teresa Ford, yes. So far, that just you two have confirmed. But I probably need to reach out to her. Let's see. Okay. Book Bewitch. MYSTIC. Sharon. Chiyoko. Fucking pens at work around here. Flowing. Joe. Okay, so Joe, Flowing, Chiyoko. Sharon. Mistake. And book. Right? And that's all, right? That was all. Okay. Alright. Ooh, are you getting a room or you just going down to... And if you guys, if you guys are going to be in the area, we would love to meet you. And we're going to have breakfast or lunch or whatever. I don't know. I don't know exactly how all this works, but I think we get there at like 9 or 10 in the morning. And then I don't know how long it takes. Of course they all fell on the floor. Of course they did. Of course they did. Of course they did, because it's, it's me. And, I don't remember having two of these. Where did another one come from? Oh, something just go my way. Okay. All right. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Shit. There's only one supposed to fall, so 2 fell. So I guess I'm giving 2 away. Chiyoko and Book Bewitched. So Chiyoko and Book Bewitched, you guys send me some emails, and as soon as I get back from my cruise, get me an email this week before my cruise, and we will get it set up. If you don't need it right now and you want to wait until after I get back from my cruise, we can do that too. But otherwise, email me. My email is in my community tab. Congratulations to Book Bewitch and Chiyoko for winning last week's giveaway. Still no word on Uncle John yet. So you guys keep saying some blessings for Uncle John. Oh, nobody is saying I got to meet Jen, Len, and Johnny. Ooh, that sounds wonderful. I am so excited to meet Rossi and Teresa, guys. I can't wait. Well, it's because they're the only 2 that's confirmed. So if anybody else is in the Key West, Florida area, and would like to do a meet and greet with us, I absolutely want to meet you. Just email me. Book Bewitched said she would be right back. She hasn't come back yet, but I want to give her a few more minutes so I can tell her congratulations. And I need to, I guess, try to figure out a way to tag Chiyoko so that I can get her this message so that she can know. Whenever you're ready to stop picking on me today, y'all. Just saying. I'm just saying. You're done picking on me. I love it. Can't control it all, can we? Whew. Thank you, Mouse. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, I took Thomas's class. I took his dark class for the heavier, darker side of the cards, and then I'm taking the classic. So, I think Johnny must be a pretty cool teacher. Rossi, you get any new decks lately? Oh, y'all, somebody, I got a love box coming soon. Hopefully it'll be here this week, but if not, I'll show you next week. But I'm super excited. They gave me a heads up. They said there's a dragon deck in it. Oh, I love me some dragons. Oh, I love me some dragons. Oh, made my day. I needed good news. Does anyone else want a meta message from Metatron? I'm quoting the beautiful Mosaic, which I love her name, Mosaic. Like broken pieces of glass glued together to create something breathtaking. I love Mosaic. I think it's cool shit. I bought the dragon deck you used last week. The dragon deck I used last week. Oh, yeah. You like it? Did you read on your birth dragon? You're talking about like the birth dragon ones, right? Because I've got two different. One was a gift, and one I had to have because it's about birth dragons. Oh, yes, birth dragon. Birth dragon. Yes, very nice. Very nice. Very, very good read. And it will connect you to so much more than just dragons. Even though, you can't go wrong with being connected to dragons. When there's even more to it, it's even better. So book still hasn't come back in yet. That's okay. I'll give it a few more minutes. I really hope you like it. I've had mine for years. I think I got mine the year it came out. So I don't know. You probably look at the copyright and it'll tell you how old it is. But I freaking love it. Like I freaking love it. And of course, it's one of those guidebooks where I wanted to just read book cover to cover. So I seriously freaking enjoyed it. Y'all, I'm gonna need a wave cat. Why are they doing what they want to do? I'm about to put my bonnet on. You see my bonnet? I got my bonnet sitting right here. I'm about to put my bonnet back on. These girls. I know, Miss Tarot D. I know. I want that deck so bad. I'm so jelly. Oh, I'm so jelly. There's so many colorful, gorgeous things. And that is not the dragon deck that's coming. So we'll have to, when we do our pink and purple open mic night, if I have the dragon deck by then we will definitely get it going. Jane, really? Did I miss you? Tell me I did not miss you, Jane. Oh, y'all, y'all. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see it. All right. Jane. Jane, your number is. Hey, get back up here. 6 and 3 is 9, and 6 and 3 is 9. Wow. Wow. 18. So your number is 18. You got 6 and 3 squared. I'm just kidding, not squared. 6 and 3, 6 and 3, right? So your number is 9 and 9 is 18. So your number is 18. You can take the 8 plus the 1 and hold on to your 9, or you can stand strong in that 18. Completely your choice. The chakra that they really need you to focus on this week is your high heart chakra, right? So when you think about this, it's the aesthetic, no, ECSTATIC, aesthetic, static, aesthetic, bliss, ecstatic. Okay. You guys, there's the word. Oh, today is just not my brain day. All right. So you're going to be working in that high heart chakra, right? And again, I don't know if that is different than just the regular heart chakra. I hope it is, one and the same. But either way, if it is its own thing, if it's like a different part or a different part of the chambers, I don't know. But all I know is that they really need you to focus on it. Your portal that's coming in for you this week is transformation. And by the look of these cards, it is not going to be an easy one. So even though you see this gorgeous, beautiful thing coming out of the cocoon, right? Can you see it coming out of the cocoon into becoming this beautiful thing with wet wings? There is something along the way that your ancient ancestors need you to understand, right? So these ancient ancestors are coming back for your future, right? I think this is like in 5 minutes kind of future. This isn't 5 months. I think this is like coming because you're faced with an obstacle, right? There's a wall. You are about to hit something, right? Not the most comfortable place to be, knowing that you are in the front seat of the test car that is about to hit a wall. But unfortunately, that's where you're headed. You have your ancestors, your ancient ones that are coming in for your future, and they are bringing in the staff, right? The staff is about support. Not only is it magical and it's got all these great abilities, it also is just a good thing for support, for leaning on, for carrying some of the load, right? For pulling you up as you go down. You are going to go down because there is some kind of radical acceptance that is going to be found while climbing over this dang on wall, right? So this transformation that's opening up for you, it comes before and after this energy shift, right? So the wall and this is on the other side of this transformation, right? Or sorry. You have the wall in front of it, and then you have this, right? You have this huge energy shift on the other side of it. Could that be you understanding that you are going to have to look and talk and be different? Absolutely. That's why they're pairing it with staff. You're going to have to understand, use, and become very comfortable with what became before you, right? Whatever came before you, it's needed in what is about to happen in the next 5 to 10 days. I would say for you, within the next 5 to 10 days, it looks like things are seriously making a change. Not only are you making one incredible, powerful change, but the energy shift that comes along with it is on the other side of the transformation, right? So you have a huge obstacle where you are going to have to either show some tough love or you are literally going to have to become tough love. I don't know which way that's going to go, but either way, you're going to need support. And that's why some ancient ancestors are coming in for you to help hold you up so that you obviously can help someone else along the way. But remember, there is a transformation for you as well. And it is not going to be easy, but it is acceptably done in a way where you have to put you first because you are going to be incredibly needed. So you have to kind of hurry up and go through this transformation for yourself, because on the other side of it is where this comes in, right? So I know you're ready for it. I just want you to understand that your ancient ancestors are coming in because whatever this obstacle is that you have to go through before your portal, it is going to be healing headed and maybe even hurtful. That's why they are really wanting you to focus on that high heart chakra this week. So stay in your number and just stay as positive as you can, because whatever the obstacle is, there is something amazing on the other side and there are people to help you along the way. But it is all about the end game here, not staying present, staying prepared for what's ahead of you 5 or 10 minutes in your near future. It may last 5 or 10 days, but I need you to stay in the 5 to 10 minute range for yourself so that you can constantly be one step towards the obstacle. And that means that the obstacle is one step closer to being done. So whatever the hell is that you have to go through, just go through it, get it over with, because what's on the other side is going to be needed. And apparently you're the only one that can do it. So you're going to have to step up and step in to a new version of yourself. And I can't wait to see you on the other side of it. It sounds great. And that's what I've got for you, Jane. Hi, Kurt. I saw you come in. Hello, hello, hello. How are ya? Oh, alrighty, guys. All right. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do last call. If anybody wants a read, put me in now. Otherwise, I will call it. Still no notifications. Okay. Frickin'. Whew. Oh, I see me. Okay, Kurt's got me. Kurt, I hope you had a great weekend. Why did they just threw the 5 of cups at me, y'all? It just literally fell off my desk. Why did y'all throw the 5 of cups at me? All right, Kurt, let's see what we got here. Well, that is if we can get a plus or minus going on. We got it. 6 and 2 is 8. 4 and 1 is 5. So 8 minus 5 is 3. All right, so your number is 3 for the week, Kurt. You're going to want to stay in that 3. Wonderful number. Absolutely great. But you're going to want to stay there. Also, the chakra that they really picked out for you to work on this week is the third eye chakra. This is that penal perspective, right? This is that gorgeous third eye energy, which I wish I had better lighting, guys, because these cards just, the lighting shows no good around here. I don't think they're going to show up at all, but oh man, these cards are so beautiful. Anyway, So they want you to work in the third eye, and they also want you to understand the portal that's coming for you this week. Wow, I look really dark now. The portal that's coming through for you is number 11. 11 is about a commitment, right? So portal number 11? No, portal. The name of the portal is the commitment portal. Kurt, I know you just got here, but I have been struggling with words. Words are not my friend today, so and apparently I have butterfingers. OMG. Woo! Which one, Jane? The portal one or the chakra one? So they want you at the end or somewhere in this week. You've got the commitment coming in, right? I am pretty sure you're happily married, but either way, maybe you're renewing your vows, or maybe there is a she shed that your wife wants and you've been putting it off, and it is now time to keep that promise. Either way it goes, it's all about keeping a promise, right? There is something you're very curious about. I don't know what it is, but I absolutely want you to get off into it, right? This is that healthy curiosity, right? It's a stranger to you right now, but that's only because you haven't really kind of tiptoed into it to see what it's about. So there is an opportunity for you here right now this week to take up that curiosity and find out exactly what is on the other side of it. It is absolutely healthy to be curious. It is absolutely healthy to have a little bit of confidence. And it is absolutely healthy to have the pride that it takes to get out there to show the confidence that it takes to do something. So, absolutely get out there, get a little bit curious about something, and not allow it to stay a stranger for you. This time next week, I want you to be able to say, hey, you know what? I found out, blah, 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 blah. And that is exactly how you jump into healthy curiosities that usually have some kind of payout behind them. There is a balancing act coming in for you, and maybe even some really strong winds, right? These strong winds are not meant to knock you off your feet, they're to make sure you are balanced. Right, we tend to think that we got up there and got posed, and then all of a sudden the wind came and knocked us right on our ass. Nope, that's not what the wind came to do. The wind came to make sure that we were focusing on our task so that we could hold that position, so that we could stay in balance, and that we weren't easily knocked off either way. So make sure that every time that wind blows, you buckle down just a little bit more, because you've absolutely got this. And I want you to know that beyond having it and the balancing act that you are going through, it is a sanctuary for you that is ahead of you. You have Mount Shasta coming in, right? So, along with Mount Shasta, they have this gorgeous little, beautiful little creature that is saying sanctuary, right? So, when you think about the sacredness of Mount Shasta, you think about all of the gorgeous ley lines that goes along with it, whether it's spiritually or any other kind of way. You have to understand that there is serenity there, right? I know when you get 10,000 plus feet, there's serenity there. So make sure that you hold on to that as you go. Man behind the curtain. I was still reading Kurt's read. Sorry. Sorry, Kurt. So just get out there and explore and absolutely enjoy whatever it is that is meant for you, because it's absolutely meant. And if you made any prior commitments to the family or to anybody, it will be time to make that pay up on that commitment. So that is the portal that's coming through for you. I know that it sounds like, we don't want to build that she shed, but I don't know if that's what it is. I don't know what the commitment is, but it is coming through, and somebody is getting to pull in their IOU for you this week. Go ahead and enjoy that along the way. But remember that when you are in your Mount Shasta or your a sacred space, make sure that you enjoy it, because I know usually when you're that high up, whether it's Mount Shasta or higher, there is a lot of sanctuary going on. So enjoy it, even if it's a tough one, and enjoy the grow as you come on back down, because you're going to be able to share every bit of it with us. And that's what I've got for you. I want a she shed. Oh my God. Jane, you need a she shed. You, of all people, you need a she shed. A skydiver. Well, are you going to land on Mount Shasta this week? Because that sounds pretty freaking cool. All right, Lottie, you got the last beautiful slots. Okay, Lottie. Still no comment. All right. All right, Lottie, let's get you a number. All right, we got 6 and we got a hard 5 for 10. So we got 16. And so that's a 1 and a 6 is a 7. Your number is 7, babe. So hold on to that 7 this week. Kind of stay in the energy of 7. It will benefit you. The chakra they want you to work on, and again, here's another one that I do not know. Earth Star Chakra. Have no idea, but wow. Holy cow, that's intense. Jane, you're going to have to teach me chakras. They're fascinating me. Or at least they are in this deck. So this is all about intuition, right? We all understand that intuition when it kicks in, right? We just know something. Make sure that you follow it. The portal that's coming for you this week is the Freedom Portal. So understand that whatever this is, this Earth Star Chakra, God, I don't know what it is, but it sounds freaking wonderful. It's all about freedom, right? So gaining this knowledge that you need throughout the week at some point is going to open a portal for you to freedom. Inside this portal, though, it's going to be a little bit of first a sweat lodge, right? There's got to be a lesson, right? There's got to be a sacrifice and a willingness that we make. We have to be willing to sweat to gain the knowledge, right? So you have to be willing to do a little bit of work on this chakra, opening this portal. And then once you get there, you're going to do just a little bit of work, right? You got that sweat lodge because there's something in there for you. You go in there, whether it's physical pain, mental pain, emotional pain, traumatic pain, but what comes out isn't pain. You transmute it, right? So in order to transmute this and get it off of you and not let it to affect or interfere with your life anymore, not interfere with you being able to open this gate to something that literally none of us can even imagine because we didn't get that portal. We got a different one. So we're too worried about focusing on ours. But you got one of the best ones. You got freedom. You don't have to worry about all of the mundane BS, right? Freedom from all of that. You don't have to worry about it. And while you're there, like I said, you're going to be learning how to transmute pain. There's an opportunity for you to break free from something. So as you go through this, okay, coming out on the other side, once you come back through this portal, there is an opportunity for you to break free. Breaking free, freedom. I like the way you roll your boat. I want to swim with you. So listen to every chance you get, take every opportunity that comes your way, and imagine just stepping through that portal and then going through every single like stop shop or window shopping place that you can through that sweat lodge so that whatever can and will and wants to be transmuted from pain into anything else is a bonus. So make sure that you absolutely do it because when you emerge back through your freedom portal, you are stepping through, kind of like stepping through, you're going to be coming back realizing you're lighter, you're brighter, you're shinier, you're glowing, and you don't have near the pain you had when you went in. So enjoy it along the way. It is going to be an amazing week and a whole lot of freedom for you. Stay in the energy of your number, open that portal, step through or step in, do all of everything that you can literally transmute, no matter what it is, no matter how far back you go or how close to it happening yesterday. Transmute all of the pain that you can, turn it into something that is beyond beautiful, and we'll see you on the other side. Let us know how it turns out next week. And that's what I got for you, babe. All right, guys, I have one left and I'm just going to do it, right? So, obviously, the high heart chakra and the heart chakra are not the same. So, OMG, Jane, you got a lot to teach me. I say that with all the love and care. All right, so there is one that I'm going to send out. And not only do I send this out to my family, I send this out to everybody. This literally goes out to everyone. Even if you had a message this morning, take everything that resonates. Everybody work in that heart chakra this week, right? Understand the unflirtingness to fall back. Unfurling back to love, unfurling. Okay, I don't understand it, but here you go. Maybe somebody can help me understand it. Anyway, work on this, right? This heart chakra. I want to give mine to my uncle. And then he won't be going through this, right? Everybody's going to need a whole lot of meditation and a whole lot of stillness this week. And there is nothing, absolutely nothing wrong with that. What you need to remember is that as you take that quiet time and you deep dive into the meditations and the stillness of our mind, our hearts, our roots, our entire body, and we soul search us from top to bottom, bottom to top, no matter how we search us, make sure that we do it through a way of spirituality, right? Make sure that all of us is holding on to any little bit of hope we can find, no matter where we find it along the way. Hold us down because somebody else might need a lift up. And if we can't hold us down, we can't hold them up. So keep holding people up. Remember that during this time, this deep dive that we take for ourselves, we use it as a break from everything else, right? Even if we need to think and wander off into our own heads or a daydream or remember something about somebody dearly that we love that isn't standing on their feet today, remember that you can remind them through laughter, through positive thoughts, and through uplifting hope that they will make it through this. They just have to believe in themselves as much as you do. Encouraging someone to see them the way you see them is some of the most powerful words you can share with anybody. We all have an adventure portal that's coming for us, whether we've got a specific one coming in this week or not. There could be another one along the way. This one is about adventure, right? Remembering what it's like to dream, remembering what it's like to have a little grain of wish sand in your hand and making the adventure be as grand as it can be off of one little grain of sand. So hold on to that grain of sand. Keep the adventure alive in your heart and in your head, and make sure that your imagination is healthy in your roots so that it can grow and build along the way. She of the lotus, the divine being herself, will be coming in to help us. Some of us are going to need a little bit stronger person coming in to help us in some heavy times this week. But what we need to remember most is that she of the lotus is here because something more powerful is trying to destroy us or distract us, but they are not stronger than this beautiful divine being. So let her come in this week and let her open that adventure portal as many times as it takes for you this week. And that's what I've got for everybody. Thank you for those that were here. I love each and every one of you so much. I will see you later this week. But until then, have a blessed day, everybody. I'll see you later.